Hey guys, Crew Steel here. I did not get a chance to stream tonight really, and I just figured I'd record it and say why I wasn't streaming tonight. I was out. I went and saw a magnificent metal band called Dream Theater. I have heard of Dream Theater before, and over the last year or two, following Sabaton and other European bands, I started to see a lot more of the name Dream Theater, Dream Theater, Dream Theater. And when I went to Sabaton Open Air, some of my European friends, my Swedish friends, were able to tell me a little bit about Dream Theater even too, and told me that they were a very good band because I am a fan of Nightwish and everything. And Dream Theater is kind of over in that Nightwish realm and everything. And they've been around for a while. They were celebrating, I think, whether it was 30 years of performing or if maybe it was just 30 years for an album. I was a little unsure on what it was that they were celebrating, but they were celebrating 30 years of something, so they have been around for a while. The lead singer kind of went over a couple little things in the band's history and stuff, their big first hit and everything that launched them sky high after it got played on MTV and everything. They got to start traveling around and stuff. But I wanted to review them because two things. I mean, the concert, it started out a little slow for my taste. The songs they opened with weren't too much up my alley. But, I still had faith in them and that I'd stick through it knowing that the show would get better, in which it did. I have to say they're fantastic musicians, all of them. They're all very talented musicians. And the one thing that I really liked a lot that they did is first of all, an amazing light show on top of it too. They had beautiful effects and everything that really pulled their stage performance together. But the thing that I really liked a lot is that they all had their own solos and stuff, except for, the lead singer. He didn't have any just sing alone thing. But there, of course, was, as like all rock and metal bands have, lead guitar solo album. There was even a bass solo, which I thought was great. There are not a lot of bands out there that care to take the time to put that into their set. That's actually a pretty key thing. And Dream Theater did that, and it was pretty good. I respect that very much in a band when they think to use something like a bass solo to entertain people. Because for some reason it's lost. I don't know if it's like a unique taste among people, but they did it tonight, and I thought that was amazing. And they had a drum solo too, which was phenomenal. I've only, besides Motley Crue, I've only seen Alice Cooper really do it or whatnot, where he had drum solo on his set. Dream Theater's drum solo was friggin' crazy. It was awesome or what and everything. And they have a keyboard player, and even he got his own solo and everything too. They were just a very awesome artistic band, amazing musicians, and like I said, I like Nightwish, and I knew they would kind of be in that realm, so I kind of went out a little bit of a leap of faith here, diving into them or whatnot. Even though I heard people say, of course, they're a good band, they're a great band, you'll enjoy them and stuff, but not really looking at any other stuff. I went to their show, had a phenomenal time. They kicked a lot of ass, and before I leave you, because I gotta go to bed, I got work in the morning, but hey, you gotta fucking rock and roll sometimes, baby. If you don't even have to be metal or rock and roll. If there's genre of music you like and you respect and love, go check it out. Go check out anybody that plays in the genre or the flow of music that you like that you may not have heard before but play like it. There's a band called Amon Amarth. They're not my style of metal at all. At all. They're really not. But a friend of mine hit me up and was like, hey, you want to go travel to Boston to see them? I live in the capital district of New York, and Boston's, off the top of my head, almost about 2.5 hour drive out there, I'd probably say. He's like, you want to go see Amon Amarth? And I was just like, for the trip I'll go. And, I know I've heard of Amon Amarth. I'm not a fan, but I know how well respected they are in the metal community. So I went out there with my friend, and Amon Amarth blew me away. I gotta say, they kind of gained a new fan. I don't see myself ever really like buying their music or whatnot, waiting, getting albums and collecting their stuff, but they come around or again whatnot. I will definitely go to their shows. It was a good time and everything. And it's exactly what happened here tonight for myself and two of my friends with Dream Theater. So that's what I want to close on. You know, first of all, Dream Theater, if you ever see this, great job tonight. Awesome band. I will be seeing you guys again, but I'm going to close out with, go see bands live. The experience is 100% purely different than listening to their stuff on a track, on a CD, vinyl, on the internet. You got to go see them live. You got to give them that chance. Buy a cheap ticket and just go and check them out. You shouldn't regret it. If the band's trying that night, it'll be worth your money. So go check out bands live and everything. It's always a good time, man. Bring your friends. It's even more fun. All right. Crew Steel out. Later.